up, guys? Digger Jim here, and welcome to 2025. This is the first video of 2025. I took a break during December. I just needed to recharge the batteries and figure out what I was going to do for 2025. And I thought first thing we'd do is talk about my comic collecting wish list, you could say, for 2025. I thought I'd go through the different books that I'm looking to try to get. Some of these are more expensive, some of these are not as expensive, so obviously it's a good mix of everything. But they all touch my heart in some way. I mean, so let's get right to it. Oh, by the way, thank you for checking out the channel. But let's get right to it. The first one up, it's going to be right here. Mr. Miracle #1. It was in 1971 that this book came out. It was Jack Kirby, part of his Fourth World. Love it. I have a few issues already, but I don't have #1, and I want to get #1. I really don't want to get it slabbed. If I can get it raw somewhere, I'm gonna pick this one up raw. The second book, Iron Man #1. Yes, this is a big boy book. This is 1968, Gene Colan artist, but I am decided to complete the Iron Man series from 1 to 100. I have plenty of the back issues from past 100, but I don't have a ton of the 1 through 100, a little mix of everything. But I need #1 to start it off. So yeah, that's going to be one of the bigger books to get. I'm okay if that's slabbed. I'm on the fence. Could be slabbed, may not be slabbed. We'll see. Iron Man 55. That's the first appearance of Thanos. That's going to be a little pricey in the run from 1 to 100. But I'll probably try to get that raw as well because I'd like to read that one. Iron Man 282, which is not part of the 100 series, but it's the first appearance of War Machine. I wouldn't mind getting that in a nice high-grade slab. You know, and I'm okay with a 9.6, but I'm not looking to get it in a 4.0 or anything. I think I can get that book at a reasonable price. I'd like to have it up here on the slab wall at some point. The next one up, Strange Tales 169 from 1973, the first appearance of Brother Voodoo. Now this one, I definitely want a slab. I think that is the most beautiful cover. It's a Ramita cover. It's the first appearance of Brother Voodoo. It's a classic. It's a key. I think they need to do more with this character. I know he's been in Strange Academy. He was in Strange Academy for a little bit, doing as like a principal or whatever. But I think he could do his own run again. I'm hoping they do something with him. The next one up, we're going back in time to when I was a kid. And this would have been before I was even really born, 1967. Space Ghost. I want Space Ghost #1, the first appearance of Space Ghost in comics. And I have the second appearance right here. I have the second appearance, but I want the first appearance, and that's Space Ghost #1. And I think I would love to have that as a raw so I could read it. I think that would be so fun to read. That was Dan Spiegel art. The next one up is another one. I want the Hanna-Barbera TV superheroes, which is kind of what this is, you know. But I want issue #1. I think it's issue #1. I want with the first appearance of the Herculoids. I'll have it up here so you can see what it looks like. It just looks amazing. The Herculoids were one of my favorite cartoons to watch as a kid. This came out in 1968. I didn't see it later on until, obviously I was 1 in 1968, so I didn't want to, I don't think I was watching anything then, but when I got older, I watched it and I loved it. Brother John and I used to love the Herculoids. So I want to get that. Now here's one that's a little funny and wonky, but I think it would be fun to get. The first appearance of the Blue Falcon, and it's in Dynamite #1. And I can get that. That's an affordable issue, 1977. Just a fun thing to get. I put it on the list. The next two are back to back. It's the $6 Million Man #1 from 1976. This actually has Joe Stanton art in it, which I love. He's great. And back in the day when we were kids, man, everybody wanted to be the $6 Million Man. I mean, come on. You either wanted to be Evel Knievel or the $6 Million Man. The next book, $6 Million Man #2. You know why? because that's Neil Adams art. Why not? Neil Adams. Got to get some of that. And that came out in 76 as well. And will I complete that series? Maybe. Who knows? It's not that long. I think it only went to like 8 or 9 issues. So, yeah, that's my wish list for 2025. Guys, I don't know if we'll make the whole list. I'm hoping to pick some up a little throughout the year. When I go to Heroes Con, maybe I'll get maybe I'll pick up one there at Heroes Con. Some people say don't get them at cons. Some people say you can get good deals at cons. It's a hit or miss deal. But if I see any of them out in the wild and it's affordable, I'm going to get it. Some of these might be slabs. Some of these might not be. We'll just have to wait and see. Also, anytime I see a negative space cover, you guys know I'm going to get a negative space cover. So, yeah, that's my wish list for 2025. Thanks for watching. I hope you like and subscribe and share it out to your friends. And let me know what books you're looking for 2025. Thanks for watching and keep digging.